Ciao! Welcome to Let's Cook Italiano. My name is Martina and this is my Bolognese recipe. After the Italian Mums Try Other Mums Bolognese video by BuzzFeed, a lot of you have asked for this recipe. Before we jump into the actual making of Ragù Bolognese my way, I'd like to share a bit of history of this dish. The first documented recipe of Ragù Bolognese is from the late 1700s, even though already in the Renaissance, people in Italy were eating what the French call ragu, which was basically a stew of meat cut up in small pieces. Now, the traditional ragu sauce from Bologna, which is where the name Bolognese comes from, doesn't have any tomato sauce, but just uses tomato concentrate. A lot of recipes in Italy, when they move from region to region, get tweaked and changed according to the local taste. So what I'm sharing with you today is the Neapolitan version of Ragù Bolognese, which has tomato sauce in it. This is the recipe I learned to make from my mom and my grandma, and it was a staple of Sunday lunches in my family. On a typical Sunday morning, I would wake up to the smell of ragu bubbling away in the kitchen, and that's one of my fondest memories. The recipe itself only calls for a handful of ingredients, but the secret to a great bolognese is cooking time. The more you let it cook, the better it will taste. Thank you so much for all the people who have subscribed to this channel, and we're looking forward to this recipe. If you haven't subscribed yet, just hit the button and turn on notifications so you can get notified when the next recipe is up. Also, if you want to know a bit more about me and see a few more recipes and Italian culture, follow me on Instagram. My handle is down here. I hope you will try this recipe and make Ragù Bolognese at home. I'd love to see what you come up with. So please do tag me on Instagram so I can have a look. I hope you'll enjoy this recipe as much as I do. So let's get cooking.
First of all, dice your onion. Cut across first, then lengthwise, and then across again. Dice the celery as well by cutting it lengthwise and then across. Now it's time to dice your carrot. If it's too big like mine, then just use half. Place your beef mince in a bowl, add a few drops of olive oil, and start massaging it to break it apart and crumble it. Add olive oil to your pan just to coat the bottom, and then add your chopped up vegetables. Add some salt and mix well so that the oil coats everything. Let it cook on medium heat until the onion is translucent, and then add your meat. After a couple of minutes, add your tomato concentrate and stir well. Now add your wine, mix well, and let it cook for a couple of minutes so that the alcohol can evaporate. Add your tomato passata, and to make sure that none is wasted, add some water to the bottle, shake it well, and add it to your sauce. Add some more salt and some pepper as well. Finally, add some basil leaves to add a bit of fragrance, and let the ragu bubble away for at least a couple of hours or until thick. At this point, taste your ragu. It might need more salt or a pinch of sugar. When your bolognese is nice and thick, it's time to take it off the stove. Add some water to a pot, mine was fresh from the kettle, and add some salt as well. Coarse salt is preferable. When the water gets back to a rolling boil, add your pasta and stir to make sure it doesn't stick. And then let it cook until it's nice and al dente. Add a generous amount of ragu to your pasta, stir it in, and then it's time to plate it. Add some grated Parmigiano or Grana Padano and you're done.
Okay, so here's my Ragù Bolognese with tortiglioni and smells delicious, and I'm gonna give it a try. That's the stuff. So good. It's really, really good. Well, let me know if you're gonna try the recipe. I'd love to see your results. Tag me on Instagram if you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.